What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today I'm bringing you guys some really cool Advanced Warfare multiplayer information. Now this info came out yesterday, some bits, and I would have covered it yesterday in my breakdown video, but the info is big enough to make its own separate video, and there's a lot to talk about today. And if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I'll annotate it on screen now, and also put a link in the description for you to watch that video. We've got multiplayer gameplay, and there you find my breakdown and analysis of that gameplay, in addition to some cool information, including the collector's edition of the game and stuff like that. So that'll be in the description if you haven't seen that already. Definitely recommend you do check that out. But today we're going to be talking about multiplayer map for Advanced Warfare, the first official map name that's been confirmed, and it's called GORGE. Not only that, it's a remake of the COD 4 map Pipeline, which is crazy. So you're seeing gameplay right now of the map Pipeline. This is a classic COD 4 map. Particularly I love the underground tunnels, the little ladders that let you climb up to the roofs of one of the main warehouses that you'll see in this footage. And also there are just so many little jumps and lines of sight that I can't wait to see if they've kept in the Reimagined version. But first when I heard about Pipeline, I was pretty confused. I thought, why Pipeline? I mean, it's a cool map. I don't think there's a map in COD 4 that I dislike or I would vote to skip. But if I were to rate my favourite maps in COD 4, the top 5 would definitely be Backlot, Strike, Vacant, Crash and Showdown. That would be my top 5, not in that order, but that's another thing I thought. And also there's the fact that Sledgehammer had nothing to do with COD 4, so they co-developed Modern Warfare 3, obviously that would be understandable, but they had nothing to do with COD 4, so I didn't really understand why they would pick up a COD 4 map for Advanced Warfare. But it makes sense simply if you think about COD 4 is one of the most fan favourite games, and we're all excited for it. We all know Pipeline if you've played COD 4, and it gives you that kind of cool nostalgia feeling that we get to experience again, reimagined in 2054 by Sledgehammer. And we also got some details about the map, what to expect, which I'll talk about in a second. But of course I want to know from you guys, which map from any COD game would you like to see in Advanced Warfare? Normally you'd expect Infinity Ward to bring back an Infinity Ward map and Triarch the same, but this is an example of the rules being completely bent, so who knows, maybe we could get a Black Ops 1 or 2 map brought back, maybe we could get Modern Warfare 2 or 3 map brought back. We could do anything, literally anything as possible in Advanced Warfare, and especially so because Sledgehammer don't have any previous games, so this is obviously the first solo game they've made by themselves. So I can imagine DLC 1, 2, 3 and 4 for Advanced Warfare, they might just pick random fan favourite maps from any COD game to get us excited for it. So leave your comments below this video, what maps would you like to see brought back? And but back onto the Gorge map, we can expect running water through this map as a dynamic feature. Maybe it will be like Ghost, the flooded map, where you can actually be submerged in water, but hopefully not as punishing, because that stuff is like quicksand. You will die instantly if you're stuck in it for a few more seconds. You just die, that's it. And but running water is definitely to be expected, like a running stream through it, because that's by the definition of what Gorge is. And not only that, but the logo for the picture also does show a kind of splashing water around the text, so you can definitely see there will be water involved in this map somehow, most likely a dynamic element. And also we got an official description about this map with lots of interesting details. So this is a reimagined version of Pipeline, which is going to be the world's largest power source that Atlas took over, and the Gorge is in the dam in central China. And it says combatants will navigate the shadows. There'll be some dark areas on this map, most likely it takes place at night. You can also explore the map's verticality, empowered by exoskeleton technology, so now you can get around the map and kind of jump around like you couldn't before with the super jumps and stuff like that. And then finally, the most interesting bit, control a map based turret Scorestreak that overlooks the dam and helps keep enemies at base. That's a very interesting statement. They use the word Scorestreak, confirming that that's the official name for your streaks in Advanced Warfare multiplayer, which is really cool. I like that system a lot. It works very well, and if you didn't know, it's the exact same system that was used in Black Ops 2's multiplayer. But it appears when you get a certain amount of kills, you'll be able to control this turret, which is based somewhere on the map to kill people. And I figured out where this might be. You might remember this building right here had a mounted machine gun on it, so it would make so much sense for this multiplayer map with this turret on it if this was the turret, this one right here. I wonder how this would work in terms of like your actual score streaks, like how you earn it, but this is definitely what I think will be the mounted turret, because it makes so much sense. It's the only turret on the map, and when they talk about a turret, it's got to be this one that overlooks the entire map, because this one has got a very, very good view of a lot of different places. So I'm wondering how this will work in terms of like earning it. There might be like a multiplayer map specific score streak on all of the maps in Advanced Warfare, and maybe that's why the gameplay yesterday we only saw 2 score streaks in his actual heads up display. Perhaps there's always a third score streak which is specific to every map and lets you control something or do something specific to make that kind of map more dynamic. So there you have it, Pipeline from COD 4 reimagined into a dam power station. This is obviously the brand new Nuketown, or the freefall bonus for obviously pre-ordering a special edition of the game. The way you get this map, obviously it'll probably be available at some other away when the game launches, or maybe they'll make it purchasable separately. You'll obviously be in the season pass as well, but the way you get this is by pre-ordering one of the limited editions, the Atlas Limited or the Atlas Pro Edition. I'll put links in the description. They're currently on Amazon for next gen and current gen, all that stuff. Put links to Amazon if you want to check that out. That is how you'll be able to access this map by pre-ordering it, and you also get a bunch of other stuff. I covered that in my video yesterday, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a like rating if you did find it informational, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on the latest Advanced Warfare news. Lots of huge things on the way, and I'm going to make loads of videos for you guys, so make sure you subscribe. I'll always be keeping you guys up to date. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.